How's it going, everybody? This is AntDude, and welcome back to Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Today, we dive into Ice Cream Island. Kirby just got mugged. How terrifying of an opening is that? I didn't even really get a chance to talk about those little intros in the last episode, but that's another thing I love about this game, is that it managed to squeeze just a little bit of personality into a console that didn't show it too often with the NES. So, again, that's one of the reasons why I just gravitated to Kirby right away, was that extra sense of personality. I mean, even then, still, also, when you get a new ability, there's like a little icon that shows up, and every ability is different. Ah, you'll see it in a second when I get my parasol back. No! No! Oh, that was lame. It bounced. It didn't go in the water, so I thought for a split second, but didn't happen. And there you go, bottom left. There you go, little sword. It was a cool little thing. So, I don't know. It's the little details about Kirby games that I love. Like, also, it's something that I don't see anyone else really do, but like, just staring at the back, like, the backdrop is actually really pretty. I talked about how good the game looked in the last episode, but like, I really love the game's sprite work. And between all that gushing, we're near the end of the level. Also, Tornado, sweet, we got a new ability. I can actually talk about this one, because this one is pretty nifty. It just does that. I think it's pretty nifty. And, like, they just give you this arena, well, not arena, just like this onslaught of enemies to go over with this tornado. Funnily enough, as a kid, I never knew that holding the attack button, a 2 again, sweet, now we have a string of 2s. Holding the attack button with the tornado will make you rise up into the air. I did not know that as a kid, so whenever I got the tornado, I would just go around like this to be like, oh man, I wasted some time not being able to move. I was a dumb kid, because I think the pause menu even tells you that you can do that, but I didn't know. Whatever. Oh no, the needle. That's fine. I'm sure to get a needle at some point later on anyway. And away we go. Man, I remember, I think I did play Kirby's Dream Land on this channel too, but for some reason in the NES game, that takeoff sequence always reminded me of that part in Kirby's Dream Land when you fly off into the hole of a whale. And that was another thing that I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is so, I guess, dreamlike, we could say. Because Dreamland, haha. Also, I just took out another mini-boss. So there's that. I got the wheel ability now, which is awesome. And Kirby's all cool and whatnot. He's a cool kid because he has a backwards hat on. That's how you know you're cool. Also, pretty sure that mini-boss's name is Wheelie. So, don't worry. I think I'm keeping on track when it comes to mini-boss names. No. Man, they even give you like this little, again, just like the tornado, they just give you this little bit of level design to play with the new ability that you just got. This game is so good, you guys. It's only episode 2, but you're probably sick of me raving about the game so far. I would not doubt it in the slightest. Oh, it's another bomb rally? Okay, there you go. That's air ride. We'll do that after this level, because why not? We gotta keep the action going a little bit. We have a UFO encounter in just a few seconds, and then we'll cool off with a bit of air ride. So I gotta keep the parasol here. I just want the top 2 blocks. Sweet, I actually did it, awesome. Boom. I can probably easily do that with the sword as well, but whatever. Come to me. Oh no, okay. He was totally touching me, so that's fine. That's definitely something that would not fly in the NES game. Hit detection in that version. The chances of actually getting a UFO in some of these rooms are so slim. Because I've had moments where UFO will just fly directly into you. That's not fun. It's not fun. It's terrifying. It's scary. Because you don't see it coming and you just get hit. But we seem to be better off now. But with the parasol as well, if you're so inclined to keep it up until this point, we have an area up here with, I guess, another one up? Yes, we do. Not like it really matters, since I sort of go back to the main menu every time I beat a world and my lives reset. That's fine. I have not died yet. I'm sure it'll happen, as you can tell by me constantly getting hit, but I think I'm doing pretty good so far. If I can get a solid 1, again, at the end of the level, that's how you know we'll be back on track. Oh, it's Meta Knight! For the first time. And that is something that is really lame. I personally think, because it's UFO is not, actually, you just gotta charge up, there you go. Whoa. It was a cool little dynamic in the NES game when Meta Knight would help you, and then immediately you would fight his goons. It was always this thing of, oh, like, what side are you on, guy? It was such a weird thing, and I never played Mega Man as a kid, but it's very similar to like a Proto Man thing, where he would just show up, and sometimes he would open up the path to the next area, or you'd fight him. It's pretty cool. It's like such a minor bit of storytelling where you can possibly get through in an NES game. And we got a 1. We're doing awesome. It's time to go do a little bit of Air Ride Rally. I think that's the name of it? I don't remember the name of that minigame. That was Bomb Rally, so it's not Rally again. Is it just Air Ride? Air Grind. I apologize. I was close. Air Grind. Kirby Air Ride came out at like a very similar time. It was very close to this game. I don't think it was the same date. So why not capitalize on the whole idea of riding on stars for sport and just keep this whole thing going. This minigame I always loved though, especially on the harder difficulties because your timing had to be perfect and I really liked that. So you hold A to stay on the grind rail and you let go to come off. And you get a speed boost depending on how close you are to the spikes. And as you saw a couple seconds ago, if you hit the spikes, that's clearly not good. But I did that for demonstrative purposes. We could say that. Did pretty good. I got a rate of 961. Whatever rate means. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, maybe milliseconds? Well, I mean, the time is there. I don't know. Whatever it was, I got a solid rate. So, good for me. Oh, hey. What do we got in here? There's 2 of them probably now. Yes, laser and fire. That's fire. Why not? That laser icon is also really cool. Like, look at that. Just Kirby with, like, a little thing, like, little grass around his head and fire sticks as he's performing in a circus. Because why not? Kirby's adorable. He'll take up any job he possibly can. He doesn't care. He's like a blank slate for anything. You pig guys are not going to touch me. Nope. Except you did. I touched him, so, you know. That's, yeah, I got nothing on that. I goofed up. Oh, boy. We got to maintain this. Ooh. So I've had that happen before, too. That was almost pretty bad. Because whenever you try to inhale, there's like a priority list of what you can inhale. Like, I was going to inhale the item before the block. So, technically, I would have gotten the 1-up and then, or I think it was health, and then just fell straight to the ground. That would have not been good. This guy, I could not for the life of me remember his name. Not a chance. I mean, he looks like TT from Diddy Kong Racing, and he was a clock. He was an alarm clock, so I guess we can, like, he's TT's evil cousin or something. Ah. Nope. Actually, I should have just, Woo! Oh, no! I don't even get the, aw, man, that was lame. I don't get the chance to show off Mike. That sucks. That jump was pretty crazy, though, how that worked out, but okay. We both damaged each other, but I damaged him to death. It's a shame. Okay, so Mike is a pretty cool ability, where Kirby just screams really loud into a microphone, and that kills every enemy on screen. Let me get the 1-up. I want the laser, so let me get the 1-up. But what's cool about Mike is that you can do it 3 times, and in this version, at the very least, all 3 animations are different. So like 3 different ways Kirby is performing with the microphone. It's pretty glorious. The 3rd one being the loudest, well, relatively, not too loud, and it's always a nice send-off. I always like to perform it, like, as I'm at a door, and then be like, thank you and good night, because I'm an idiot, I'm a loser, and that's how I play Kirby games, as if I'm, like, pseudo-role-playing as well. I don't ask questions, that's just how my mind works. But we're doing alright. I don't think we've gone below half health, so I think we're doing okay. The boss could be a problem. I wanted that ability, but I'll just go get the fire instead. That's a reasonable substitute, and we're back at 2s. Ah! This is going downhill pretty fast. I think we're done, right? That's it? Oh, there's a 5th level! Oh man, this Ice Cream Island pulling out all the stops. Oh, there's an arena, so let me actually go do that. I think it's Frosty. I'm pretty sure we gotta take out Frosty again. Yes, we do. Another thing that I liked about the NES version, but later to find out it was simply due to, like, color restrictions, is that in the arena, the enemies, the mid-bosses, would be a different color. And I don't know, as a kid, I thought that was cool because it made it seem like they were special, they were different from the regular... They're called sub-bosses, actually, I believe. So, it was like a slight diversity, but I'm pretty sure that's just because at the time, when you're in the arena in the NES game, it's best to just, like, make all the sub-bosses a shade of gray. So, okay. So we got the wheel again, but boom! And this is one of those little puzzle elements, I guess. I refuse to show off sleep. That's not happening. We're not showing off sleep. But I guess that's a little bit of a puzzle moment because they have the Gordo that you could get through by flying over it, but it's, as you saw, I can just wheel through it. You can do that with burning as well, that I think we'll be taking advantage of soon. Same with this. You can go through those little metal blocks, which you can't do with anything else. Besides, I'm pretty sure, I think burning is the only other one. I could be wrong on that, but those are definitely the main two that are used. No! I cannot believe, I went unscathed during that little encounter, although I can't get in the door. Oh, sweet! High jump! These guys are so useless. Like, high jump is such a missed opportunity as far as a cool ability is concerned. Because that was the chance we got to play with it, is just, yeah, we just now made a vertical room. There's a bunch of blocks that you get to break, that's about it. You get to use it for a boss, and that's neat, but otherwise, yeah, and another 2. This is depressing. This is just sad. But, now, we're on to the boss at the top of this castle, which is interesting because, like, we haven't done a castle yet. We'll be at a castle very soon. But interesting that... It's not interesting at all, really. I don't know why I keep saying things are interesting. Paint roller being at the top of this castle is not interesting in the slightest. That's just my go-to word. Paint roller is really cool, though, because he rolls around onto all 4 of these different canvases and will paint something that comes to life. A lot of these things will actually give you abilities if you inhale them. That Waddle Dee won't. The Cloud would. That will give you Spark. That will give you Ball, which is pretty cool considering that ability is fairly rare and also useless, but it's cool that it makes its first appearance here. The Spark, let's see, I want the fake Kirby. Before I dispose of Paint Roller, I want to see the fake Kirby. Oh, there's Crash. That's a good one. There's a way you can actually glitch out. I believe it's like if you use the third mic as the killing blow, but position yourself in the center so you get the Star Rod at the same time as you kill him, because it spawns immediately, then like you get infinite mic usage. I believe that's how the glitch works, and it's really cool. It's also taking way too long, and I'm taking way too much damage, because I wanted to explain the glitch to the best of my ability. I think if I hit him one more time, he's done, so... Oh, sweet! Done. I got to kill him with Kirby. That is exactly how I would hope the enemies wish they go out. Is a Kirby being attacked, or a Kirby attacking with another Kirby. It's just it's a cycle of life. This is clearly going downhill, so we're gonna wrap things up right now. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Let's end off with another dance, because who doesn't love that? Next time, Yogurt Yard. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye! Or Butter Building. It's close enough.